Is golf a con? We find
smokes, I
out
like
what
the
is in
height
the
on that.
bag of a real club golfer, and in fact, a
don't mind about
single
stiff shaft, you
figure
launch it like that.
golfer. Does this show that you don't need the most up-to-date equipment in order to play good golf?
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
It's a 250.
Oh, and by the way, there are some real hidden gems in this bag. I've actually had some of these golf clubs myself in the past. So, the question is, I'm opening it up to you. Do golfers need the most up-to-date equipment every year? Let's see what's in Peter's bag.
Now, I've always thought this is interesting. What does an actual club golfer have in the bag? Can you play it off 8.9? But I always get them 8.6, 8.9. You've seen Peter in some of the other videos. You tested the Callaway for us, you tested the Wilson for us, but we actually want to know what's in your bag. So let's start with irons.
Total mixed bag. Tightliest AP3.
Yeah. And is that through the bag?
That's through the bag
I know you've got it.
down to my 60-degree wedge, which is a Nike forged.
And how long have you had those irons for?
I think 4 years maybe.
And how often would you change irons, by the way? Because I think once you get a set of irons, it's like one of them, isn't it? You keep a good set of irons.
If I like them and I look after them, then I keep them a long time.
How long did you have the ones before then? Now I'm really testing your memory.
I don't honestly, on the irons, I had a set of Adams, and I think I had them for too long because they were stiff, and I would have kept them. I would have kept them, but I changed them because I was losing speed.
And then you sort of transition into the shafts you've got now. Yeah. What shafts have you got in these?
These are Project X LZ 5.5, 115 grams, so they're kind of a regular.
Yeah, lighter than what you had, obviously.
Yeah, so light to give me a little bit more trajectory.
Can I get you to take one of these?
Yep. Sure.
And what would you expect, like, to hit your 7-iron roughly, like? And I think because this varies, I did some research on this, and I would say most people think they hit it around 150, which I'm sure you do at your handicap, but like the average I would say is like sort of 135 to sort of 150 mark. Where are you with yours?
Well, typically before I started doing a bit of fitness work and lessons, 150. But now I'm up at about 165.
You are in the upper echelon.
Well, now I've put the pressure on.
There's no hiding here as well.
Absolutely.
Down at the beach you can see it all.
This is take 10.
It's not. It's
take 1.
Here we go.
Take 1.
Ah, smokes. I like the height on that. Is that what you like in a set of irons? You like them to go high?
Yeah.
And why?
Because I feel I need control on greens.
So you feel it gets steeper angle of descent? You weren't kidding.
No.
Oh.
No, I am warmed up, having hit some balls for you and been just practicing a bit. But yes, so
right, let's have a look at the rest of the
bag.
bag.
It is a 7, by the way. I'm not telling a lie.
Let's go putter. No, we're not going to get to hit a putter here.
Yeah.
But this intrigues me. What do you like about this? Because putter is very, very much an individual thing. We've got a Wilson here, level 2. This looks very much like some of the Odyssey of last year or the year before. I've gone sort of down this route.
It's old.
But if it works.
Prior to this, I had putters are putters, and you've got to really. If I don't like a putter, I'm not even playing golf.
Yeah.
So prior to this, I had a slot line, which most people don't even know exists. But what I like about this is they've got an alignment aid, and basically it just sits nice and square. Again, it sits square, and all I have to do is basically rock.
You know what I like the look of that is the fact that it looks like a blade, but with a bit of an extension of alignment at the back.
Yeah. It looks like a traditional, rather than the. Prior to this, I had a mallet.
Yeah.
I tried 10, 15, 20 different putters, and this one I just enjoyed. And if you enjoy it, then
keep it.
Then you keep it. And it's quite soft on the face as well.
So is that you liking the putter? It feeling quite soft?
This was one of the first ones when they started using these plastic inserts rather than metal inserts.
Right, let's keep going through this bag. Let's actually go with driver right now, because there's a few hybrids I want to look at here, which I find it quite interesting. Now, get down below in the comments. This is a new part. We want to get as many people on this channel as we can in terms of what clubs they've got, what they're gaming, actually see what real people are using. So, 1, let me know if you want to be interested. 2, down below in the comments, let me know your spec. Every club. Right, so we've got Callaway, Rogue, Max, and I've seen you hit this.
Yep.
You hit it really well.
It's a 10.5. The guy who fit it for me said I were an old boy, and this will last me as long as my last one did. So he says that will allow me to go up to 10.5, but it's dialed down to 9.5 at the moment.
And is that just the way you like it to look right now? And then you can obviously, as we get a bit older, we can change it.
I can lift the loft up a little bit. I like to keep them a long time, you see.
Well, I think, do you know what, you represent,
At £500 a shot, you've got to keep them for a while.
and you said this, not me, you are a Yorkshireman as well.
500. Yeah.
Right, let's see, hit one. What distance do we typically expect?
With this one,
Yeah.
normally 230 carry, 250-ish in terms of distance, but a lot depends on where it comes off the face. So let's see what we got with this one.
Nice hit. Nice
Felt
hit.
nice.
Let's have a look at the distance. Nice hit. Beautiful hit. Straight where we're aiming.
Has it not caught it?
No, it has. It's just loading in. 239 carry, 141 ball speed.
Not a bad count, was it?
Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
To 250, well.
Let's go for a wedge. Let's go wedge and one of these hybrids. Now, story about this.
Oh, that's even older than me.
Yeah, I know, but I had one of these.
Did you?
I had one of these,
Nice
yeah.
clubs.
I had one of these, and I liked how square and boxy it was. My dad at the time was like, "Why have you got a boxy hybrid?"
You look at the new Callaways. They just
Looks
look
like this.
that.
So we've also then, you mentioned your wedge before, 60. We've got that in here too. And did you use that in bunkers? No.
That's my bunker club. I don't use the sand wedge. I always use that in the bunker.
Right, let's get you to hit one of these. Because I used to love this club.
The only thing is, I think this is a stiff shaft. This is my old Adams stiff shaft set.
Right,
so
see it.
It'll be interesting what happens with this one.
I used to love this club. Oh, don't mind about stiff shaft when you launch it like that. How good
I should hit that more often.
Hey, that was awesome.
Old technology.
Hey, let's have a look at this here.
I know.
193, 215, perfect. And is that typically what comes
That's
to you?
23 degrees.
So you use that for sort of 3.5 iron, 4 iron
it's
sort of thing?
it's officially a 4,
Four.
but
Yeah,
about
sort of
4-ish.
3.5, yeah. Right, let's go one more club here I want to have a look at. You then got two pings,
Well, yeah,
ping i20s, and
17 and 20.
have you brought hybrids in there at a later date to sort of make it a little more forgiving?
I used to use woods, but I
Yeah.
find them harder to use than hybrids.
Yeah, and then I'm just spotting a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Cleveland.
Can't go on with Cleveland. What a brand for wedges.
Well, I've got everything. Full bag.
a real mixed bag. But so many pros are going that way, to be fair.
Yeah. If you like them, hit them.
Awesome.
If you like them, hit them. The only time I've had a full set was when I had them Adams.
Yeah, and then
And they
you
were all the
swapped
way
in.
through the bag. The Pro Golds look really nice.
And in terms of golf ball, we've got to finish on that too. What golf ball are you using?
I tend to like my TP5s.
Yeah.
I've tried Vice, I quite like them. I
As
just
well.
go into the Pro and say, can you give me some TP5s? And
When you get your twos as well, because clearly you get a lot of twos. Well, Peter, thanks very much for coming on the channel.
All right.
Thanks for showing us your bag.
No, good. It's a bit of a scruff, but it works for an old boy.
I think you're only doing yourself a disservice there. You sit really, really well. And I think you got some really good clubs. I had this, like I say, I had exactly the same grip.
Yeah.
In fact, could have even been my club. I had the exact same shaft.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I literally had this is literally bringing back vibes.
Memories.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I've done something for you.
Thank
you very much. See you later, guys.
And thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all the latest equipment and see actual real golf clubs.